Oh my goodness. Merry Christmas. Well, belated Merry Christmas. Almost Happy New Year. Hello, everybody. Oh, this virtual background's weird. This is Marceline, Marcy, Mars, whatever you call me. It's been a while since I've been live here on Facebook and YouTube. So if I was going to go live, it would have to be super worth it. And tonight, here in the US, tonight, morning for you guys. This is so special. The return of the comeback, the reunification, the reunion, reunited, and it feels so good from New York and Chicago or somewhere in Illinois. I don't know. Three time zones. We're in three time zones. Four plus you in Manila. Magandang umaga sa inyo lahat. Here we go. I'm going to bring them out. I forget how to introduce them on their show, but here we go. It's Zach and Joey in the morning.
In the evening, in the afternoon, on the internet. Yes.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
This is awkward, no? Parang awkward eh. I
Hair
feel
flipping.
It's
awkward.
weird.
I know
Oh
it
my
feels
God.
weird. It's
It
like,
feels weird. It feels very weird because I did see you guys, but can you believe it's like that's 2 years ago, 2020, when we did the first reunion broadcasting.
wait, was that last year?
That's 2020.
2020.
So it's gonna be 2022. How are you guys feeling? How was your year? And ganon, hopes and dreams, whatever.
Wait, so
Joey,
I need
you
to
first.
change Jungkook, so I need to be Taeyong. Is that
I'm
what
sorry
I need
about
to
the
do?
name. That came from another live stream as a joke.
Oh,
and I
sure,
forgot to
sure,
change it.
sure.
No,
Oh.
Zach,
seriously, ginamit ko sa
sure,
Imagos.
sure.
Wait. So you had another live stream, so you really are the famous one between the two of us. Like all of these like back-to-back gigs and
Yes,
stuff.
right?
Well,
I mean,
naging
that's
busy
why
online
we
eh.
haven't done
So,
this. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So we have some comments that came in. You know what's funny
Yes,
is
we
that
do.
we can't say things like join us right now on NUN07 or now or ZachAndJoey.com or NUN7.com/Zach and Joey. We can't say that. We have to say if you want to tune in, you can catch us on StreamYard.com/6DE3ZVRXFP.
No
wow, grabe.
naman,
You know, listening to
tita.
Joey, she's such a pro. Look at her. Grabe, no? Look at her voice.
I know. Okay. I'm going to make
Ay,
her read
nako.
stuff. There you go. You can read in the
Live
bottom.
now on Facebook.com, Marcy Taylor Media. Tune in. Oh,
Marcy
hey, we got
Taylor,
people.
Marcy Taylor, Marcy Taylor.
We have people that are commenting. So there's
Yes.
thank
Let
you
me
so much
read.
for joining us. Yeah.
I saw your daughter. Hello. And you know what?
Hello.
You turned me into a lolo one day, and I'm like, huh? And when Joey told me, what? No, what? Really? She has a kid already. Wow! Congratulations.
Yeah, so that
Congratulations.
means that I'm a Lola.
Yeah, you're a
I'm
Lola
Oh.
the
too.
Lola. I'm the Lola.
But
What
you
is
know what?
this?
First,
May question, no?
We have a question. What happened to George? Who was George?
Who the
Did we
heck
have
is George?
are you on the right show, Mr. Alvin? And who's George?
I don't think
George.
we had a George.
George.
We had
We had
a
Oscar Bandot. We had a lot of
There
co-hosts before.
there were the previous morning shows. Okay. So
Oh, that was
maybe
Jake. Maybe it was the Jake.
maybe it was Jake.
Maybe
Yeah.
Jake.
All right. Let's
Oh my
Wait,
God, it's so good to see
Marcy,
your
I
face.
want. Let's thank Marcy first because me and Joey we were planning this for the longest time.
Yeah.
But as early as 2013, 2012 ata we were like messaging each other. We gotta do this. It never happened.
Yeah.
Until one day, Marcy said, "Hey, you guys want to do this? Okay, ito na yung opportunity natin." So thank you, Marcy. I
Yes.
miss Joey. I haven't seen her in 2020.
Years.
Yeah, 2003 was when we cut the show, right? 2003 was it?
I was just doing the math earlier. So our show ended in 2003. We are in 2021. So it's been what, 18 years? 18 years.
Grabe, no?
We've been
Yeah.
off the air 18 years. So that's wild.
Nagdebut na yung kanya.
And yet
Nagdebut.
we still look like we did when we went off the air.
Yes. Sige. Let's frame this. Let's go back in time. So, you all know I'm not a DJ, guys. I did when there was a live show, then I'd take the mic. But Joey, of course, is my twin because we share the same
Oh no, it's
birthday.
like this, right?
Yes, yes, but it's
Twin.
bigger
Wow.
heart.
Hey, I didn't know
Um,
that. Talaga?
It's
I didn't,
isn't
you
that
have
the
the same
yes,
heart that
birthday.
they do for the army,
yes,
BTS army?
yes.
They do that.
We have the same birthday, so every year we say "Happy birthday, twin."
I
And then,
know.
okay,
So many
wait.
people, Marcy. There are a ton of people that I know that share our birthday, and I don't feel
What?
special anymore because I'm like, wow, I know like 6 people that share a
I
birthday
have
on July
not.
27th, so I'm not special anymore. What?
Oh, I have not felt that. When is your birthday, Zach?
November
November 20.
20.
Yeah,
Ah, I
it's
remember.
just yeah, last
Ooh,
month, November 20. So
So
uy,
you just
I
21
share my
na.
birthday with fellow drummers. Brian Velasco, of course, Miguel Ortigas. So
look at you.
tatlo kami drummer na nag-share ng birthday.
So what do you mean
Wow.
by this? That so you know
What
that
I mean
you're a
by
drumming god? Is that
no,
what
no,
you
no.
mean
What I
by
mean
that?
about that is all our parents got it on during Valentine's Day. We're Valentine's Day babies. Diba? If you
Your
think about it, do
Valentine's
the
Day
math, nine
babies.
months ago, ano yun eh, Valentine's yun eh. So I'm like, our
Uh-uh.
parents, kayo
Valentine's
nag-date kayo,
babies.
9 months later, I'm here.
Boom, drums.
Oh
Wait. I wanted to
wow.
share my first, because I didn't really spend a lot of time now with Zach. I knew him, Rolly pa siya nun eh. But
We
I
were
do remember.
transitioning eh. I just got in, you're on
Yes.
your way out. And I remember your last
Yes.
Rock Awards, was it it was the
Mm,
Voltas 5 thing,
Was
wasn't
it
it?
the night?
yes.
Was
You
it
that was
It
you.
95?
is the Voltus 5 one, yes. But
97.
really, I
That
was
was
97.
out.
97.
I was already, we did the design for it. My company did the
Mm.
design for it. But anyway, but I remember you because, of course, I'd visit everybody still. And then he was a budding rock star, so I would watch him. Were you in
Yeah.
Hungry Young Poets? Am I remembering? Were
Yeah, that
you?
was the first one, and then after that, Imago na, and then session work. Joey was witness to all of that. I mean, from
I was.
applying and everything, and
He did the graveyard
Kaya nga.
shift. You were, I think
Yes,
you
that's
worked
where
from
I'd
2 to
see
6
him.
because that back in the day, that's how everybody in radio started. You did the 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. slot. And
that
then
was fun.
when you moved up, you did the 10 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Yeah,
So I remember we would intersect. Zach would be doing the 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. slot, and then I would be coming in at like 5:30 to do the morning show with Jake. And then so it's been all in all seriousness, it was really cool seeing Zach's journey from the 2 a.m. new guy to the suddenly he's this drummer and then a
Oh my
guitarist and
God.
a
Yeah.
rock
you
star
know
and
what's
then
so
How
funny
and
did
about
you
the
then
do
whole
that?
morning show thing? The funny thing about that, I think Jake was on his way out, and then
Mhm.
Joey wanted to do. Of course, Joey was gonna be the first choice to do the morning show, and then parang nobody else wanted to do it because nobody wanted to wake up early. And I'm like, hey, it shouldn't be so bad extending from 2 to 6 in the morning to 6 to 9 wouldn't change your schedule too much. So that was more of an accident kasi grabe training ko with Joey. I mean, I didn't know anything. I had to learn the hard way kasi Joey is like pro level, top of her game
Nax
during
naman.
that time, di ba?
Woo!
So parang nahila ako kagad. So I'm super thankful. Dami ko natutunan. I mean, and everybody's busy. I mean, who's gonna sit down and train you, di ba? You're kind of on your own in a way, but you learn through your colleagues. So
yeah,
I was blessed,
absolutely.
being with Joey kagad.
How was that for your schedule because you were a budding rock star? Hindi ka na natutulog.
Yeah, he never slept because so I could attest to that because after our show at 9, so we would be on the air 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. and then we would race to the couch to see who would go to sleep first, and he would always he would
Yeah.
beat me, so he would go to sleep because he was literally just like working so much.
But the morning slot was perfect kasi ang pinaka-nightmare for any musician, pansinin mo, Francis Reyes, myself, other people who were in the band scene that were working for NU could not do the 10 to 2 midnight overnight shift. That was the worst end of your life, nighttime life forever. Wala ka nang gagawin. You go out, you gotta leave by 10 because of work, and by the time you leave at 2 a.m., the party's done, di ba?
Yeah.
So I had to worry about getting a good sleep between 9 in the morning till 12. And then commercials. I do the production commercials in MU. That would take till the afternoon. And then gigs now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, but
Nice.
it's kind of I love seeing people are reminiscing our little, what do you call those? Our merchandising plugs, our song. I love the weather, and and so it's funny looking back at all that because it literally feels to me like a lifetime ago. And I guess
Mm.
we are the age of an adult because it's been 18 years since our show has ended.
Oh, no.
But it's been, and Zach has continued to thrive in his musicianship, or and being a musician. And if you follow him on Instagram, you get to see. I like joking, like, where in the world is Zach now? Because he
Oh yeah, the
in some
motorcycle
corner of
bit.
the world doing the motorcycle thing. So tell us about
Yeah.
that. I'm really curious.
Right. So yeah.
Okay, the whole Makina thing happened because okay, I left NU was this 2005 kasi
Okay.
Mago's first no, actually second third album, we had to focus on it na, and then the band was like, Zach, you're too busy, you gotta decide. I mean, come on, you've been with NU for like 9, 10 years. Why don't you give us some attention naman? Parang ganun nangyari. So I stopped the whole NU thing and then did the whole band thing. And then by 2012, the whole media bug hit me again. Nangatin ako. I need a microphone again, you know? And then a project with Ron and Twinkie Lagdameo for Radio Republic came up. So that was like kind of annual like, but more of
Mhm.
a lot of local stuff na. So fast forward now, how did that get connected to the motorcycle bit? By 2015, 16, we were doing on-ground shows where I was combining music and motorcycles. And then all of a sudden, the whole motorcycle bit became a media channel. And then, dire-diretso na siya. So basically, that's pretty much what
It's
happened
really
there.
cool that you've gotten to go. So, how many countries have you been to? At least seven. At least.
Actually, this is how it got so crazy before the pandemic. In
Mhm.
one
Mhm.
year, Makina would have about 23 trips.
Oh my God,
That was
23
how
trips.
insane it was. And it was halos every other week alis ka for that. And
Different
I
countries
never
too.
yeah, and I never imagined
Mhm.
wow, this motorcycle thing actually is
Yeah.
panning out really well. I'm like, oh, and it's something I really like doing also, diba? So yeah, that's how this whole Makina thing came about.
Wait, so tell us what's the where can people
Galing talaga
find
ni
you?
Joey. Look at how she just turned this into an
Oh,
interview all of a sudden. I'm
seamlessly.
I'm still studying how she does things.
You keep
Galing eh,
So,
diba?
learning.
where can we find you doing the motorcycle stuff? It's Makina,
Makina on
Makina,
YouTube.
Yeah,
Makina
Yes.
on YouTube.
Makina.moto. It's both on Facebook and in YouTube.
Joey.
So
Makina Moto.
So
Oh,
so
can
weird.
I?
Wait. I have
I have a
something to add
scooter.
to.
Maybe I can do a scooter review for you.
Pwede. Scooter review. No,
you've been
no,
riding
so
around in New
funny.
York, right? Grabe.
Yeah, on a scooter. No. I was gonna say what's so funny because I did lose touch with you guys. Well, Joey, on and off when you were like in different parts of the US because I moved here before you guys, and then I suddenly saw this motorcycle stuff happening. And curiously, I worked in the motorcycle industry, and then Makina started showing up, and so but then I quit by the time you started writing and going to the things. And those were actually events that I would have gone to as well. I don't write,
Oh,
but
sayang.
yeah,
Sayang.
sobra, like the BMW launch here and stuff.
Cool.
Grabe,
California
like
sila eh.
Yeah.
the world is like melding together. So yun na nga, I'm so proud of you. I still remember you long hair payat, nanggigitara on that couch.
You
I
know what?
can't
I've been meaning to ask you guys this really quick. Really, really quick lang. Kasi this whole advent of digital media and
Mm.
getting online, social media, Facebook, and all of that, coming from our traditional background, how did
Mhm.
you, for me kasi parang hanggang ngayon nangangapa pa rin ako eh. Unlike before in trad media, you had a lot of mentors before, you had something pretty much down pat in terms of programming, how things were supposed to happen. And then all of
Mm.
a sudden, you have this unleashed medium for everybody to get into, and then parang grabe to. What's your take on that? I mean, how do you guys feel about that when that thing came out? Ako kasi parang I'm like, okay ba to? But is this okay? I mean, is this a good thing? I mean, what's going on, diba?
Uh, I think that when social media took off, literally anybody can have their own platform. And I think the best of the best are the ones that garnered millions of followers. And for me, my gauge of if a YouTube star or whoever social media influencer, when they have crossed over to the mainstream and they have guested on network television, or I think that's when their platform has exploded because they're no longer just part of social media. But to your point, anybody can be a social media quote unquote celebrity, because it's just all about having a platform and having something hopefully entertaining or informative to say. I mean, look at the Kardashians. They
Let's
were
not.
no. But when you think about it, they just happen to have the platform of being on TV. But what are they? What are they known for? What were their talents? Really, literally nothing. They were just famous for being famous.
Grabe ka naman.
No,
Kawawa. They
seriously.
have no talent. Literally, it's
No, no,
nothing.
Hindi, wala talaga.
Well, I don't mean that in a bad way, but because they became famous they became famous for the sake of being famous, and look at them now, they're all millionaires and billionaires. So
Mhm.
I'm just saying that if you want to create a platform, it's totally doable. But what has sustained them, of course, is they've got all of this marketing mayhem going on for them. So even if the common person doesn't have that kind of PR machine, if you have a following on social media, I think
There's a chance.
there is a chance that you can
Yeah.
blow it
Actually, I
out.
have one issue with this whole social media thing, and I'm coming now from a musician's point of view.
Sige, I'm a
Pansinin
social
nyo,
media professional. Game.
okay, pansinin nyo to 2008 onwards. I'm talking about just the Philippines, okay?
Sure.
Pansinin mo, I've always wondered kasi my band, my batchmates, the bands that came out alongside my band during that time, which was late 90s, early 2000s. If you
Mhm.
look at the people still gigging right now,
Mm,
it's still the same old guys. It's still
mm.
us, and I'm like wondering, wow, this is like long overdue already. I mean, where is the next generation? I mean, I know they're there, but why? But kami pa rin lagi kinukuha? Of course, I'm thankful. I want to play forever, of course, but of course, there's a part of me that says na the next generation kailangan buupak na by now, kasi that's the transition from the 90s bands to us. Eh. And then I realized this when 28 onwards. If you notice this is where Facebook started to come in.
Mm.
And then this is where listenership towards FM started to wane and just,
Mhm.
wala na.
Mhm.
And then I realized, since if you're going to listen to music, I mean, during that weird 2008, circa 2018, 19 time, well, like, what do you listen to, diba? And then you're going to like, oh, no, what am I going to listen to? I go to Google, but what am
Mhm.
I going to look for? But nobody's feeding me the music, unlike what we had before in NU 107 and all these
Exactly.
other radio stations. So that's, for me, the bad thing that happened with this whole everybody can do a channel all of a sudden. Wala na yung kunyari, okay, I'm with my college buddies and they're from another school, but since we're all listening to NU 107, when we start talking about bands and music, we're all on the same page. Therefore, my entire college life scene is revolving around the nice scene. Now,
Yeah.
ano eksena mo? I don't know. What do you listen to? Oh, I listen to the Torque and Screwdriver Spaghetti Ball Band. You know about that?
Yeah, but
Gets mo? Wala nang ganun cohesiveness. Eh.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what I
Walang,
miss. Eh.
walang
there are lots
curator
of
kasi.
pockets. There are a
Diba?
lot of
Yes.
Yeah,
pockets
yes.
now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
There's-
then, diba, you were saying, how did we enter this whole new world? Kami ni Joey, we're lucky we had teens when it came about. Because I remember watching your daughter explore like Tumblr days, parang ganun. Like so we have
MySpace.
that. Yeah, we have that. We of course we were plugged in before, and then our kids, we see what they're doing with the media. So two things. So full disclosure, that is my profession. That's how I earn a living, is social media. So I advise people and titos and titas like you out there.
Marcy
but
has always been. This has always been Marcy's
yeah, this is
field.
my
Like
jam.
when she was with us in NU107, for those of you who may not remember, or for those of you who are new and joining us for the first time because you randomly saw a Facebook post of like, come back, what is this? She was our advertising and promotions person. So what's really cool, I think, about Marceline's journey, Marcy's journey, is that she's translated that into a successful career that really just transcended from traditional to the digital. So I think it's really
Max
cool.
naman. Salamat,
Actually,
salamat.
marami rin
Yes,
akong
yes.
napulot talaga with the whole NU program because the whole Makina programming is based off what I've learned in NU actually. It's how I roll out the videos is based on that little programming code we were taught back in the day.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it was doon ako thankful, and I realized, oh nga, no, if people are starting to get into social media all of a sudden, and they know where to begin and how to roll out programming a video, can you imagine how hard that is? It's like you're going into a radio station and then wala kang playlist, walang those were nice days also na walang playlist. But I'm just saying,
Oo.
parang walang pahala ka na. Ang hirap, di ba? It's kind of hard. So I'm thankful for the trad media
Wow.
part.
Shout
I
out to
learned a
our
lot.
program directors,
Yeah,
Sila
Myrene and
Claire
Yeah.
and Myrene. Shout
Yeah.
It's a
out.
hard, it's a
For
hard job.
sure, for sure.
But
Um,
to your point, Zach, I want to add something to that. You were saying that, like listening to the spaghetti, whatever. Now, because of the internet, even if there are so many genres, so many, there's like so much for people to listen to, because the internet is huge, you can find these little tribes of people that do listen to this way out there kind of music, or so it's not just it's gotten bigger, and it's really a matter of finding your niche. Like, oh, Salamat Glenda, kids are publishing music on Spotify and YouTube and launching themselves on TikTok
Aba,
and
we have a
Instagram.
discussion here right now.
Oh, it's like
kaya
Welcome to
nga,
the
you brought
breakfast
up
table.
such a
Hello,
big
Small
Glenda.
talk.
topic.
small talk at the
Big,
breakfast
big
I
table with Zach and
disagree.
Joey in the
Dahil ako.
morning.
Wait, I have a question for you. So when you said, kasi nga, well, how do I? So you said like 2008, and then people stopped kind of listening to FM. When I visited Manila in 2019, I found out that they don't even play the 3 p.m. requirement anymore. Like, wala talaga.
Yeah,
Um,
that's sad. And because of exactly that, and going back to the gigs again, wala yung kulit factor of a hit song that you're gonna hear everywhere you go. I remember college, lumabas huling El Bimbo. Of course, Enyu was pushing that
Mm.
song. Came Song of the Year, of course. When I'd go out, na Mega Mall, everywhere, that song's playing. How can it? And it's a nice song pa. So imagine if that song did not get that airplay, where would that song be right now? That's the power of trad media and having that one source for everybody, which this day is very, very hard. People are going to say, I have a viral video. Oh, really? Okay. People are going to forget about that about 4 or 5 days. What's the
Mm.
next viral video? Diba? Wala yung kulit factor. I want to peg a certain sound to a certain era. That's what
Mm.
I'm looking for. You know what? I'm getting
mm,
that right now. Actually, TikTok. I'm getting a lot of my
yes,
hits right now
Oh
on
my God, I'm
TikTok.
not
yes.
on TikTok. So
Oh,
should I
you
be
should
on
check it
TikTok?
out, Joey. You're
The
gonna take
music
it
is
by
on
storm.
TikTok. Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like I already feel like I'm overloaded with Instagram and Twitter. Glenn, our production assistant, just tuned
Is
in,
he
quote
here?
unquote.
Yan na si Tulis. Hello, Glenn.
So Glenn
Clips of Dover
Sebal,
now.
what big shout out to Glenn, because he was the third man in the booth that kept us running. He was literally the one answering the phones. He was putting people's name. He was screening phone calls. If you didn't get on the air, that's because of Glenn. But
Blame
Glenn,
him.
Glenn was the third person in the booth that just like thank you. Without him, we wouldn't have been Zach and
Not
Joey in the
possible at
morning.
all. Not
Exactly.
possible. Very,
Yeah.
very difficult.
Oh, it's so sweet. People are remembering things like "Thank you." I used to listen to you guys back in college. Okay? What for you, Zach, is the biggest impact our show had on you?
It would be the shock that all these women that Glenn met through the show, ganun pala yun. Pwede pala yun. Sabi ko, grabe to si Glenn. And that just changed my life. Sabi ko, wow, this whole media thing, wow. Wala siya dyan, no? Wala, pwede, laglag si Glenn.
Glenn, comment ka nga. Comment.
Oh my gosh.
Ayan na.
Oh my gosh.
The impact, I guess, is I got a unique perspective of both the music part and of the media part of things. That's a unique perspective because I'm both trying to get the song out there and at the same time trying to look at new songs and to get them on the air, pass it to my read and stuff. That was a pretty interesting and unique aspect. And I also realized that I could host pala because of this whole NU thing. Oh my gosh, it was with Marceline and Ron, Binaptism of Fire ninyo ako in one of those pocket concerts in Greenwich. I
Yes,
remember
yes,
that day.
yes.
I was barely 3 days on it. And then I wasn't even allowed to talk on the mic yet. And then you got to host. What do you mean I got a host? Puyat na nga ako. No, no, Zach, you got to, you know how Ron is, guys. Zach, you got
Yeah.
to do it, Zach. You got to host. You got to go out and host. Okay. Ganun pala yun. After the first, you kind of get the hang of it. Okay, so that
Not
was
kasi. Yeah, you
Well,
had it. You had
but
it.
do
What
you
about
re-
you, Joey? Your
but
answer. What did you take away from the show?
so do you, real quick, I'm going to sidebar. Do you remember, Zach, back in the day when you were new in radio, you weren't allowed to speak for the
no,
first 6 months, and
no.
then and then later on, you'd hear all these like new people in radio, and like immediately their first day they're already talking on the microphone, and it's like, oh my god, what has happened to the quality of And I don't mean, and I guess I do mean that in a bad way, but it just kind of like instead of
But may karapatan si Joey. Sorry, new broadcasters. You're talking
you
to
know what I
Joey,
mean,
and
because
she can say that.
you
Um,
had to you couldn't talk for your first 6 weeks or a month. You had to do the 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. slot, and then all of a sudden it just became anybody who can speak English. They would put in front of a microphone. But
swangy. But you know what? Just to add on to what Joey said, the value of that not being able to talk, it made you prepare. You cannot just it made you accountable to what you had to say,
yeah,
and it made you really think. You gotta. People are listening at this time. I gotta make sure. And I open up the microphone. I gotta be sure. And you don't do that on the first bahala na. Oh, sige na, let's turn on the mic. Of course, there's an exception to the rule. There are mavericks out there na magaling, kaya on mic, galing kagad. Pero like, people like myself that had no idea what I was doing, taking it step by step was very, very important. And it did help that kasunod ko sina Joey kasi yung caliber ng dead what's going on at 2 a.m. biglang boom, 6 a.m. Everybody's loud laughing and really tight the show. I was like watching, oh my goodness, what a show. Diba? I saw that downtime graveyard to morning show. Grabe.
yeah. So two things. My biggest takeaway, the impact that it had on me, is when people tell us, "Thank you for keeping me company on my way to work. Thank you for keeping me company on my way to school, high school, even kids that were listening to us on the way to elementary or grade school." That for me, I think is the biggest thing that I enjoyed the most. That we connected with people. We were in their cars with them from 6 o'clock in the morning until they made it to school or to work. And some of the people that I remember vividly who were callers, and her name just popped up in the chat. Somebody's asking, can we talk about Simone? Do you remember our caller named Simone? We had a lot of interesting people that called in. We had regular callers, and we get people that were first timers, and so yeah.
And we'd get
My daughter's going, oh, she's gonna cry.
we'd get interesting gifts. I don't know what to call it, items.
Oh
I remember
God,
this.
yes.
I remember Indy, our newscaster, diba? She got a typewriter.
What?
Nasira. Ano ba to? What's that? It's in the couch. And then somebody gave all these weird things that I'm thankful, but I don't really know what to do.
Sige nga, what's the weirdest thing? I co-hosted what was that? With Joyce, with JD against the flow once, and you never think anyone is listening, right? You don't know because it's just you in the booth. And then someone sent me, and I would guess it twice or whatever I filled in for someone. They sent me a Mars bar because of my name. So he sent chocolates. I don't remember his name, but that's so cute. Kayo, what's because you guys were longer on the air.
We had a lot of great listeners. We had a very pleasant mother who would drop by every morning.
Gosh. Yeah.
She and her family would listen every morning, and
she'd bring us Starbucks and
food.
Yeah, she passed away a few years back. Yes.
So rest in peace.
Yeah.
But she was an awesome personality. Many personalities in the morning show. I remember one time you get some idealistic teenage girls getting all riled up because of Rage Against the Machine dropping by back in '97, and they were like saying, they would call and they would say the Ialas are dead. Rage is coming. I'm like, oh, okay, what? I mean, what are you? Mga ganun eh. Especially things are coming to my mind now well, because of the morning show.
Money
Marami.
plants. I think that was the most interesting thing that I got. Somebody came New Year's. I think it was during the New Year's week, and they had like a money plant, and it was basically. Do you remember that, Zach? It was a leaf that looked like algae that was in a water thing, and he said you've got to water it, and then if it grows, it's a lucky thing for money. So I thought that was interesting.
I
It
remember
was
I
interesting.
stank up the booth. I didn't really technically stank up or stink up the
What?
booth.
Because you farted? Was that
No,
the
no,
time that
may
you
nagbigay
farted?
ng turtle in an aquarium. Remember that? And you guys, what's that smell? Like, oh, somebody gave me a turtle. I thought I'd leave it in the booth over the weekend. So pagpasok ng bata, ang baho na, di ba? And they're like, Zach, can you get rid of that turtle already? I mean,
Oh my
please.
God!
Mga
Yes, you
ganon.
had a
Those are,
turtle. Do you remember when
yeah.
you fainted on the air?
Yeah.
That's one of
Pontry.
my
Yeah, this
Why?
one.
memories.
Which one? Is this the morning show or the one with Pontry?
No,
Yung wala
the
yun eh.
morning show when you fainted live on the
Oh,
air,
okay.
and
That's how busy I was.
Okay, okay,
oh my
why?
God, it was
I was
so
just really tired. Okay, there's
scary.
just one time that
It
I
was
fainted. Let's
scary. I
start
was
with the
literally
first
like, oh
faint.
my God.
I fainted first on a Sunday, Pontry. During that time, um, when you're off and it's a Sunday, I guess they were allowed to just have a few beers in the lobby. I mean, wala naman na Enya, it's okay to just stay. I mean,
Oh,
but that was the time Fonzie was like, okay, you're on, Zach, and I'm off, and I'm gonna have a red horse. Okay, so I'm like, I was super tired. I came from my thesis. NU was still, college was still ongoing for me while I was doing NU. The band was kicking
Mhm.
off, and it was really, really busy. No sleep, diba? And I came from a drum clinic. Dennis Chambers was in town, done by JB Music. So anyway, done. Hinamatay na lang ako, boom. And then here's the thing. So obviously, when you faint to blackout, you don't know what happened, right? And then I heard this voice. Yup. It's just shaking me up. I'm like, oh, is this am I dead? It's the voice of God. Si Pontry na pala shaking me. Zach, are you okay? Dead air, not 10 minutes. Zach was shaking me.
oh
Like,
no.
wow, what happened there? So that was my first time to faint. The second time was with the morning show. I kind of don't remember how that went
Well,
down. But
I remember what happened. So
okay.
thankfully, I was on the board, and Zach was across from me. And I don't know if people realize this, but Zach would be playing his guitar live on the air, just kind of like, just in the background. Just we would just do our random Zach and Joey stuff. And then all of a sudden, we were going to go into a commercial break, and he starts doing this. So if you can see me, he's like he's sitting down, but he's like starting to like turn. And then all of a sudden I'm like, Zach, are you okay? Zach. And then right as I was about to come back on the air, he goes, "Blugog."
Oh
He
my god.
falls over.
Yeah, I have this. I
Look
have
at
this.
you laugh.
Glenn remembers that because Glenn and Zach is like, you're what? You're 6 feet tall. You're 6'1".
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of heavy,
And he,
tall guy.
and he like literally, and I'm freaking out. I'm going, oh, we're gonna go into a long song right now. We'll catch you in a second. The second in the morning. I think what is that? And then
Yeah.
so Glenn is trying to pull him up, and we're carrying him to the couch. And then I'm going, oh my God, we gotta call his family. What's happening?
I have a bad history of fainting.
Oh.
I'd get into an accident, fall asleep on the road. Mga gana, I just black out. It's really
Oh
bad.
my god,
If I
don't do
sleep,
that on
I
a
need to sleep.
motorcycle. Oh my god.
But this was
So far,
from
wala
the
naman.
guitar cleaner. Remember, dude, you were cleaning your guitar, and you didn't wash your
Oh.
hands. I remember.
Correct.
Do you
And
think
then
he inhaled it?
And I was eating
exactly. So
cheese
that
and my
was
sandwich.
I think Annette remembers that because it was funny, but it was scary, but it was funny.
We
Ang
can
dami.
laugh now. We
I
can
know,
laugh
right?
There's
now.
so many memories. I remember also, you know how such a pro Joey is? Ganto siya. I mean, women, they go through things, emotional stuff. Of course, I don't delve deep into it. But being with Joey every morning, you'll see phases, right? Then one time,
What is
she
this
just
supposed
starts
to be?
crying. She starts crying. I go, "What? Are you okay?" She just starts crying. I'm looking at the commercial. It's 30 seconds before we're supposed to turn. She starts crying, bawling her eyes out. And then, oh my gosh. And then turns on the mic. boom, top of the hour, like nothing happened. I'm like, wow. I don't know. I
It's
didn't know
seven
what to
o'clock. You're
do.
listening to Zach and Joey in the morning.
Hindi
This
ako
is
makahabol, di ba?
NU107.
I couldn't catch up. I go, parang what is this? What is this?
What
What happened?
happened? Oh.
And then she goes, I'm fine. Okay. Okay na. I'm like, wow, what a yeah,
I'm fine.
professional, di ba? The show must go on. And it was
Oh
it was
my
fine.
gosh, you
Galing
guys.
Oh
talaga.
my
I
god, that
can't
is
do
so
that. I mean,
funny. I remember that though.
if a guy bad trip guy, di ba? Wala pitado yan, di ba? Bad trip na daw. And then Joy would, are you okay? Can you snap out of it? Come on, we got to show. Yeah, but okay. And then, but eventually I learned, it's not something natural to me. So that whole switch thing on air, Joey mastered that.
No.
Wow.
I have to
Galing.
say, talking to Zach right now, like it's bringing back a lot of memories. But I have to say that Zach saved me on a few occasions when I couldn't wake up on time. I remember after one of the Rock Awards, he I couldn't get up because I was so exhausted, and so he was like, "Oh, you go ahead and you sleep, and then I'll just do the show by myself." So he ended up doing the show by himself, and that happened a couple of times but I'm very thankful for that because he was such a trooper, and he was just like, "It's okay, you can go to sleep, and I'll just take care of the show today." But if people only knew the stuff that was happening behind the scenes.
Dami, sobrang dami. And it was really, really fun. Especially one of the things I really enjoy is when something new would come out during Fridays, and we're doing the new music challenge, and that's always fun.
Yes, I
It gets
loved
really tight
that.
and emotional. Diba?
That
The new
was
stuff
fun.
that you discover, yeah, that was really
Hey,
good.
so how many shows do you think you did in total? Let's do some math, or our viewers can do
90,
math.
So
98 to
it was
2003.
98 to 2003. We
Yeah.
started July something in 1998, and we were on
So
the air until
5 years.
March something 2003.
And that's every day, Monday to
Monday
Friday,
to
right?
Friday.
Monday to
Yeah.
Friday, every day.
Oh my gosh, that was
Woo!
wild. And this was back in the day when it was like call in your aunt. What was our phone number? I can't remember whatever. I was trying to remember.
6360099, right?
Whoa. No, is
I
it?
couldn't remember it.
6360099.
What's
That
that?
is our number. 636.
6360099.
Was that
We
too short?
did. Okay,
Yeah, I don't
how
know.
did we run the show? So first thing in the morning, it was 6 o'clock. And what were
Mhm.
we doing at 6 o'clock? Was it small talk at the breakfast table or?
The first part is depending on our mood, because again we are human. We don't know we don't know if it's a cranky, we wake up bad, or good mood kagad because news yesterday. We don't know. That's how we're human. So it starts out with easy stuff ata eh. We get into the easy lifestyle thing, and I got my little notes here.
Yeah.
Hey, is that Slaw? Slaw is just
Yeah.
He's
So
been on.
Mr.
There you
Slaw.
Slaw.
are.
There
Remembering
you
small
go,
talk at the
Slaw.
breakfast table. Small talk at the breakfast table was when we had a guest that we would interview in the studio or a band. We'd have bands and musicians come and we'd feature that. Mondays were Metal Monday morning. Tuesdays were Tech Tuesday. I can't remember. Techno
Uh,
Tuesday.
Iba eh. And then Wednesday,
Wednesday OPM WAP New. Wednesday
extravaganza.
OPM
Walk you.
extravaganza.
And
And
then
then
I remember this one time
did we do
we
something on a
had
Thursday? I know Fridays were new music challenge. That was
yeah.
really good.
I
That was
remember
fun.
one time si Joey kind of got surprised. So dumating sa booth was Greyhound's Quezon Slap Shop from an overnight gig. And this
Yeah.
was the turn of new metal coming in, the turn of the century. And they were all tattooed and you
Turn
know
of the
the
century.
basta they looked young, fresh, and ready to rock.
Mhm.
And then Joey's like, "Huh, is that them? Yeah, welcome to the next metal band wave. Yeah, these are the guys, these are the ones killing it right now." So we had so many guests. We had basketball players drop by.
Oh
We
my
had a
gosh, yeah.
proposal. Remember that proposal?
Oh, that was one of my
Yeah.
favorites. Yes, that was one of my favorites. We had and it was so elaborately planned. The guy came to the station and asked us for the favor, and we talked it through. Okay, where are you going to put the ring? So we were the ones that kind of directed what was happening, if
Her,
I
yeah,
remember
because she
correctly.
she listens to the show.
She listens to the show.
Okay.
And then, surprise, surprise, her boyfriend then was now on the show, and then instructing her to open the glove compartment to see the
Yeah.
ring and will you marry me? And there, that's what happened.
He said you
Aw.
need to pull to the side of the road, and then so she followed and she pulled to the side of the road, and he walked her through. Okay, so get out of the car, and underneath this, was it in the glove compartment underneath the seat or something? But whatever. And then he proposed to her live on the air. So he was in the studio, and she was in the car. So that was, and see, yeah,
I'm
see, people
glad.
remember that. That was really
I'm
sweet.
glad that came out okay because I didn't tell you guys this, but deep down inside, I was kind of worried. What if she was
What
having
if
an
she said
affair,
no?
and she was with her querido boyfriend in the car? Diba? Para pag may
Or like,
ganun,
what if
buti
she
na lang.
said no,
Siyempre,
right?
What if she said
imagination mo, bata,
no?
diba? Or what if she said no? Pero I wasn't worried about the no kasi they can say yes naman and say no when the camera's off or the radio's off. But well, I was worried if she was with someone there. But I think they're still together. I hope they're still together. I
And
mean,
I
are they?
they came to us the last day because when we had our farewell show, we had people that came and visited, and I remember
Mhm.
they were there to say goodbye and thank us for that special memory of
Mhm.
theirs of that
Oh.
proposal. Yeah, it was really cool. You know, another thing that I really enjoyed was when we did Mother's Day and we had the moms call in
Oh
to
yeah.
make a request for their kids. So that was fun. So you'd hear all the mommies on the phone saying, "I would like to request a song for."
We have interesting guests. We had a guy bringing a scorpion. Remember that guy? It was
Oh
an
yes, I
Australian.
think he was like
He put a
National
scorpion on his
Geographic.
head.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he had a
that guy.
tarantula. It was a tarantula on his head.
Tarantula, not a scorpion. You're right, a tarantula.
And remember September 1st. What would we do on September 1st?
We'd play all the Christmas songs already. Yeah, Jackie
Yeah, I
Chan
missed
stuff.
that. That was
Jose
fun.
Marie Chan, Jackie Chan
Yeah,
pala.
that was
Jose
fun.
Marie Chan. And then we had VJ Asha come in. So many interesting guests that come in and out. Was there a time wherein we had a controversial guest? Did we ever have? I'm trying
I
to
don't think
recall.
so. We
Surely
we were
they're
a very wholesome
controversial.
show, Zach. We were a very wholesome show.
You have Joey to thank for that. Because sometimes a lot of the and it's good. It's good. It was like that because if it was just to my own devices, they would have been totally different. So
Okay,
that it's nice how we neutralize each other in certain
I know, right?
aspects. That's
So
how
Yeah,
it
here's
was
works
that?
out.
I have a question. Was that instant the chemistry between you two?
honestly, I think what broke the ice was the day that Zach did a strip tease for me, because that was the very first July, and my birthday is July 27. And
Ah,
initially it was kind of like we were, kind of like getting to know each other, and then he broke the ice by doing a strip tease in front of me, and that was it. We became like, okay, yeah, we have chemistry.
I
It
think
sounds a bit odd telling the story that way, but
I
and
think
then no, he did
it's
not take
funny.
anything
But
off.
you know
He
what's
didn't take
funny about
anything off.
the striptease? It's on radio.
I
That's the
know.
whole funny thing because this is Joey's now describing everything. Oh no, Zach's taking out his shirt. He's taking out his polo.
Yeah,
What is that? Is that underwear? Nagnanaknak yung brief ni Zach. It's all holes and stuff.
he's
Bacon brief.
gyrating. Ew, ew.
It's on radio. But I think one of the things that made it work with me and Joey all those years was there was this a mutual Joey kasi broke the norm of the whole strict mentor to newbie type of relationship. I understand your batch, Joey. You had really strict mentors.
Oh
Who
yeah.
it was different. Joey was kind of soft-hearted in the way she was trying to teach you in a stern way, but at the same time giving you a chance to actually do something and not just like you're never gonna amount to anything. I never got that from Joey, so I was allowed to express in what's the word, blue
Be
maybe.
yourself.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so, okay kay Joey. She's such a fantastic teacher. So that's why I guess the respect and the mutual respect, the chemistry worked that way,
Yeah.
Were
right?
you friends in real life off the radio?
Yeah, I
No.
know a lot of
Were we?
personals. I mean,
Well, no.
in terms of
Zach was
hanging
my.
out, no. But in terms of sounding board to each other
He
when we are
knew
together in the
he
booth,
knew
yes,
everything about me, and I
yeah.
knew a lot about him. So, it's true when you work with somebody and like partners. Like we were partners, and we knew so much. We knew so much about each other's lives, but we didn't hang out outside of work.
You
It's
know
funny.
why? It's like the whole NU dynamic. Diba? I guys want to hang out? I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Day
I
and I'm
know
gonna
because
go
we would see
somewhere
each
else.
other
Diba?
every
True,
single
true.
day. Yeah,
But we
yeah,
but Annie would have a big once every 3 months type of thing. Like we have not radio anniversary, then we'd show
yeah.
up all together.
Mm,
Yung mga ganun ba?
you're right.
But hanging out, you know what? If you think about it, we never really did hang out with
We
each
never
other in
really
that
did.
aspect.
Yeah.
Because we see each other all the time. We have Tuesday meetings with the staff.
Tuesday meetings
So
with the
that's a
staff,
riot. That's
and then
always a riot.
we'd have our weekly Zach and Joey meeting, you know, and our daily like touch base, and Glenn was
That's a
there, and
Friday.
we'd have a Friday meeting, and then we'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, what, you know, oh, tomorrow make sure we have this so and so guest coming. Somebody remembers Olops.
Oh, loves,
Olops the
yeah, the
reindeer.
song
Oh,
by
all up's the other
we
reindeer.
play that all of the time during Christmas. Paroque and
There's a
Edgar, of course.
question.
Oh, there's a
Yeah.
question. This is funny. So Rafael is asking, is it true you discovered Zach? You were discovered selling cigarettes in the parking lot.
Yeah, that was in
That
Ortigas.
was one of the stories that we came up with. Yeah, he was one of those cigarette boys. Because in the film, okay,
I can
so
see it. Pero how nga? Basta, I just
This is
know
how it
you
happened. This is how
suddenly,
it
there
happened.
you were.
I was there selling tak tak tak, and then I go up and knocked on Joey Rhodes' side of the window. Like, hey, you want some Yossi? And then Joe was like,
You
"Uy,
see.
may accent ah. Pwede to." And then that's how it happened. Hey, you want a job in radio? Everybody's doing 5-hour shifts, no days off. We need an extra guy. You want to do it? So that's how I got in.
yeah, that's how he got in.
Perfect. Nice origin story. Ang galing.
Right?
Hey, wait, I just want to say thank you so much. There's like over 100, there's 122. Earlier, we peaked at 145 people watching
Oh,
right
thank
now.
At
you.
10 a.m.
10
Thank
Wait,
you so
a.m.
much.
And where are you in the world, people? I know
Yeah,
that we
leave a
have
comment
people
where
around the
you are
world.
listening in from.
Yes, tell us where you are.
I know
Oh.
somebody's in Nashville, Tennessee.
Is
That's
she
where you
still
stayed for a
up?
while, right?
We are on okay, so we Mello the guard. Oh yeah, our security guard.
He's
We had a
here?
security guard. No, he's just saying, does anybody
Oh.
remember him? So we have somebody listening in from California. Yay, California.
Oh.
Annette.
California. Annette is listening. Quezon City, Abu Dhabi, Makati, Philippines.
Annette,
All
like the
over the
rock
world.
star, right?
Annette
That's
like
her,
the
di ba?
rock
Annette
star.
Fatal Phosphorus. The
Annette Fatal
person
The
who
rock
got to jam with
star.
Metallica. Lucky her.
Oh, somebody's listening in from
Cavite,
Texas.
Texas, Vancouver, Canada. Hi,
Baltimore,
Glenda.
Maryland. Cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cavite.
There's still a lot of time because we're
Angono,
catching up. Me and
Rizal.
Joey, we are going to be doing this
Marikina.
2 days. We're going
Calamba.
to be online
Las
StreamYard
Piñas.
next 2
Binagoongang
days.
Rizal.
You guys, pwede.
Somebody wants us to
Binahonan
do
and
a
Dipolo.
podcast now, podcast.
Give, you if you want or whatever, I will facilitate. I will give to the fans. So all the reunion shows that have been on the YouTubes, they've been commenting. So some of the cool things that I've found,
Ireland.
you were talking about where do the kids listen now or whatever, right? Well,
Yeah.
they're on YouTube all the time and they find things. And for some reason, this appeals to them because they've probably heard someone talk about NU or they like the music from that time. So one of the most memorable things, because I thought, this was something I did out of boredom and missing you guys and the coolness of the whole crew, right? But
Yeah.
I've never met cooler people than you guys, right? Nuts. There was this kid, and she said, "Actually, I'm only 15, and I started listening to like the bands that you used to play." He'd mentioned like Filipino bands as well as the Nirvana stuff and all that. And then he goes, "But I don't know you guys. I never listened. Wala na yung radio station, 15." And then I
Wow.
go, "Well, how do you listen to music now? Where are you finding it?" So YouTube, Spotify.
Yeah.
Then I go, "Keep at it. It's cool." But then there's really a need for something. Diba?
The idea, I'd love to. I just don't know what the challenge we would run into, like, with the royalties for music. Like, we can't just randomly play songs from that
Um,
era. Like, I would love to break out some
No, Joey, that's why,
Stars by
guys, I gotta tell you,
Heart,
because of my secret K-drama
some
podcast.
Eraserhead.
No, so you can do it now. Eto, I'm gonna plant it in your heads and also plug my K-drama podcast. But basically, there's this app, and it's on Anchor, which is you can do it on your phone. And as long as the song is on Spotify, you can add it.
Oh, this is
So
Anchor,
yes,
Anchor.fm.
Anchor. So they kind of work with Spotify. Talking about
Cool.
tech, diba, Zach, of how I can absorb this
Wow.
stuff. So this is the newest thing, and it's so much fun. Because I wasn't a DJ, I'm playing a DJ right now on Spotify. What you do is you can introduce the songs, you can do what you do as a DJ, and then it's like you're just narrating your playlist. So
Ah,
if you pick songs and then introduce them, puede, and it's just on the
You know what?
phone.
I want to commit. I really want to do this Zach and Joey thing again, but we just it's a matter of there's a Marceline who can actually do
We
it.
can. I'll produce
I,
it, guys.
yeah,
People
you know what? I
watching.
think
Gusto
I don't know.
nyo?
Why don't we start maybe once a month? That's the we and Joey. We're gonna meet like what how we used to do it. We're gonna plan our guest for the hour, and we're gonna get that guest on board,
okay,
and we're
fine.
gonna stick on the
I'll call Brad
yes.
Pitts
Talaga.
and I'll ask him to guest on the show. Fine.
So I
You
think
know
I think that
what?
would be fun. I mean, let's start talking about stuff. I want to start yakking it up. I miss talking like this.
I know,
For
Um,
right?
real? No, wait.
yeah. Let's
Here's the
set a
other
date now.
part.
What's the next?
Logistics. Dude,
Okay,
logistics are the hard part. Yung
Glenda
timing nyo.
Glenda is hoping we have old archives. Do we have does
Do you know
Glenn?
where it
I
is?
don't have any. I only have one episode that I kept, I think, and it's on my YouTube channel.
Did you keep the striptease episode?
Shh.
You know she listens to it
Shh.
every night. Okay, that's her
He's
blankie, her
gyrating.
comfort.
Oh my god.
Then
Okay, okay. I will agree to doing a monthly podcast if you will give me a 5-minute portion where I can talk about Animal Crossing and my villagers.
Animal what?
do it.
My boyfriend is laughing in
Nako,
the background.
Animal Crossing, the video game. Your
I am
kid kasi is too
obsessed.
small pa.
I am obsessed with Animal Crossing. I'm back. Well, okay.
Animal Crossing.
So
I
this
thought you
got
said
me
country.
through
Wait a minute.
lockdown.
Wait a minute.
Nintendo.
Wait,
Let
hold on.
me
Yeah, yeah.
backtrack to what you just said. Your boyfriend.
Yes.
Can we pan the
My
camera?
boyfriend just
Hello, I'd
is
love to
because
meet your boy.
he's seen
Where
me
is he?
obsessed with Animal
Hello.
Crossing.
Where is
So
Hi,
he?
so he just laughed. Babe, do you
boyfriend.
want to come in and say hi?
Oh my God, you're gonna
Oh
go.
wow.
Oh, it's gonna
Babe,
be in
babe,
public. Oh
babe,
my
babe, the
God,
adoring
guys.
fans want to see the
Is
boyfriend.
he from New York?
Okay, so hold on. Babe, are you ready?
He's
Oh
from New
my
York.
God, ladies and gentlemen, this is
Hi,
a
nice to meet
first.
you, sir.
Hi,
Hello.
hey
Wow, look
Philippines,
at
say
you.
hi.
Oh my gosh. You took
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
gosh. Wow. Joey, I am so happy for you. What's his
That is
name?
not Oscar Bandot. Okay, that's
I
not
know.
Oscar Bandot.
Not at all. What's his name?
That's Robert.
Roberts.
Oh, that's
Hey
so funny,
guys, say hi
Maria.
to
Boyfriend
Robert.
reveal.
Robert, 133 people are watching
133
and
people
Oh
are
my
saw.
watching,
gosh,
babe.
this is amazing. And they kissed on
So
cam too.
so he puts up with my Animal Crossing obsession. So that's why he laughed when he heard me say I need to talk about Animal Crossing,
Hey, great.
my island and my villagers, which he teases me about. So
Kaya pala she's blooming. I mean, did you notice when she got on cam? I mean, there's a glow with Joey. What's
oh
up with her glow?
yes, the glow is the ring light that I bought from
Tell them about the
Amazon.
ring light you bought special for this
Yes,
special
ladies and gentlemen,
show.
because I missed the show, I love the show. I bought a ring light for your.
Is
Oh
that
wait, can
from
we see it there?
Amazon?
Can you see it? I got it from Amazon
Put it in
because
front
I'm
of your
like,
face.
I went
Yeah.
through lockdown without a ring light and did WebEx and Zoom, and I was in darkness like this. Let me show you what it looked like when. So this is the lighting that I put up with for a year,
Okay.
but
Yeah,
then
yeah. Put the light back on. There. Wow, better.
so that
Okay,
explains the
let's
glow. That explains
let's.
the
I'm
glow.
excited. We have Zach and Joey and Robert's voice sometimes in the background coming up in the next few episodes. I think maybe
Oh wait.
how's
So
January 15 for the next
Nico's
one?
like Zach, you got to kiss somebody else in the. Sir Zach, somebody.
You want me to pull somebody over
Kiss
here?
somebody, Zach.
Mm,
Quick. Who can you kiss,
Oh
Zach?
my God. Hindi,
Um,
pang ano yan, pang
wait,
Valentine's Day show.
Wait, Zach stood
no.
up
What
and
do
he
you
went to
have?
get
What do you
something.
have? I can get my dog. You guys want to see my dog?
So
Ayun.
I think we'll get our guests down pat. We have an ancient Zach and Joey page that we have not updated. But I think it's a high time that we should do that. Get some topics done. We want to find out what you guys want us to talk about.
Yeah,
Who
totally.
you want us to guest? You want us to be controversial? You want us to talk about scams and all of these things? What do you want us to talk about? We'll do it. It's the internet.
It's
Wow,
the
you can do
internet.
anything on the internet. Like shout out to
And I can do a
who is
proper
it?
striptease
Oh
too.
my gosh, yes.
Oh my gosh,
Right?
Now that we're on video.
Lighty.
Now that we're on
Let's
video.
do it.
Are you
Yeah.
ready?
Are you ready,
Hey,
world,
you
to
guys
throw
shocked me
up?
so much.
Oh, wait a
Yeah,
minute.
you shocked me so much with the boyfriend reveal. Can I
Oh
break for
my, grab.
commercial? Can
Hold
I? Do
on,
you want
hold
to
on.
break for
I
commercial
have I
because
have
we
a
do have
major
a
I have
commercial?
a major concern. Is
Sure.
my forehead too big? Because
No, it's fine. It's
I was supposed to
fine.
cut my bangs tonight, but I guess it's not gonna. Maybe I'll do it later.
It's fine. It's fine.
Good
So we
morning,
got a commercial there.
UAE.
Okay.
Oh, we have a
Okay, I
commercial.
have a commercial.
We
Okay,
we
we get it.
famous. We have a commercial.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm not. That's why the Zach and
Ooh.
Joey once a month show can
We're
really happen.
famous.
Hopefully, these
We got
guys
a
We're gonna
commercial.
do this.
stay.
We're gonna
Going to
do
get
this.
the money.
Okay, wait. Where's my
Woo!
commercial?
Kumusta po kayo? Ganitong magpadala ng pera sa Pilipinas through Sendwave. Mataas na ang exchange rates, wala pang service fees. I-enter lamang ang iyong pangalan, email address, cellphone number, at gumawa ng password. I-verify ang iyong account gamit ang code na itinext or email sa iyo. I-click ang person icon na nasa itaas bandang kanan at i-enter ang promo code para sa libreng credit na pwedeng gamitin sa iyong unang padala. I-enter ang pangalan ng iyong recipient upang ma-register ito. Pumili kung paano mo gustong matanggap ang perang ipapadala. Pwedeng via GCash. Siguraduhin lamang na fully verified ang GCash account at hindi pa umaabot sa maximum limit. Pwede ring cash pickup. Makakakuha ang recipient ng text message na may voucher code para maklaim sa Cebuana, Palawan Pawn Shop, M. Luwilier at iba pa. At syempre, pwede ring sa major banks gaya ng Metro Bank, BDO at PNB. Ilagay ang city o address ng iyong recipient at isave. I-click ang send at ilagay ang amount na ipapadala. Idagdag ang iyong debit card information, zip code at billing address.
Sorry, mahaba.
Maaaring kailanganing i-verify ang iyong identification. Kaya ihanda agad ang picture ng iyong ID para ma-upload sa Sendwave app. Siguraduhin lamang na ang iyong ID ay mula sa iyong bansa. I-click ang submit at i-confirm ang iyong transaction. Ilang minuto lamang ay matatanggap na ang iyong padalang pera kung GCash o 1 hanggang 5 oras naman sa bank account. O subukan nyo na! I-download mo na ang Sendwave app ngayon.
Marcy, did you voice that?
No, I did not. I think
Yeah,
we
I'm trying to
need
figure
do
out if
it.
it's a girl or a guy voicing it. It's
Yes,
an
yes.
androgynous voice.
So okay, wait, real quick. So Sendwave
I feel like
is
my
an
forehead's
app.
big.
Yeah, it's an app to remit money to the Philippines, and they're going to donate money that we will in turn donate to typhoon relief efforts. If you download it now, use code NU107, you get $10 credit if you download it, just to download it. And then we will donate, I think it's something like $1 to $20, which we then donate to a cause, which is typhoon relief efforts. I'm looking at Waves for Water Philippines. They're providing clean water for those that were affected by Typhoon Odette. So
Mm.
please, it's not ain't gonna skip the ad if it's you guys gonna do that. I know this is just a test, guys. But if Zach and Joey are really returning on air somehow in
Of course, we're
January,
gonna
like
do
they
this. I want
said
to
they
do
would,
this.
maybe we'll
Absolutely.
get set a shorter commercial and something with their voices or something like that. But we're just
Um,
trying everything, and we want to help for the typhoon relief.
Of course,
Thank you.
absolutely.
Send
yeah,
wave,
I
send
want to do
wave.
that. Yeah, let's all help out if you can. Somebody,
Yeah.
I got a message from Nixie, all time audiophile friend of mine, is listening. Hello, Nick. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, this is the start of something big, just like the relationship of Joe. How long have you and Robert been going out? I mean, I'm still in
Curious,
shock,
Zach.
You're still
considering that was a long commercial, but my mind is still on the boyfriend. So
wait, you're still hung up on that piece of information. I
yeah, it's
thought you
amazing.
knew.
How long have you guys been
Did you
together?
not know? He's all over my social media feed and hello. If
Oh,
it's on social media, it's official, right?
so
Oh my
how
god.
long has it? Have you guys been together?
July.
Nice.
Nice.
How'd you guys meet?
Oh my gosh.
Through a mutual friend.
Ooh,
Nice.
Okay, yeah. So here's something we can talk about if we do no, for when we do another episode.
When?
You have to hear my horror stories of getting conned online on dating apps. Dun dun
Yes.
wait, you
dun.
got
Yes, that's
conned? How do you get conned with a dating app? I
catfish.
Oh,
You
mean,
got
trust me.
catfished.
Trust me. It happened to me 3 times.
really?
Can we do that?
What
Oh my
kind of con
god.
is
Wait a
that? Is it
second.
like
Wait,
is
that
it an
sounded
ugly con?
so
For example, you meet
that
up and
sounded
like
so empathetic, Zach. Really?
no. Is it something like you guys met, right? Is this the kind of con that happened? You guys see each other and
No,
like
we didn't. We
you,
only met
you
through
don't
the
look
app.
like Brad Pitt
We only met on
or
the app. We only met on the
oh
app.
okay.
And they
Okay.
So
conned you on
I
the
really
app?
got taken. I really got taken for it. And so anybody who
Wow.
has been a victim of online dating scams, I feel you. I feel you.
I gotta
No,
hear
and I'm
this.
sure it's
I
You have to
gotta
hear the
find out what
everywhere.
story.
happened.
I
Okay, that's
know,
gonna be an interesting next episode.
but it took the 3 duds, these awful experiences that led me to the best.
Naku,
Ooh,
guys,
Ooh.
don't give up on love, diba? You know.
Robert.
So are we going to
You
do
know
this?
what?
So are we going to do this? Are we going to do this?
Yeah, I
So
think that
I'm going
that's
to
a nice
keep the light and I will not return it to Amazon if we're going to do this again.
You know what? I think that's a good topic for next month in line as you prepare for Valentine's. Dating apps, how not to get conned by the
Yes.
apparently I'd say 3 times is an expert, right?
Yeah,
Maybe?
I'm
Yup.
an
Yeah.
expert at it.
Yeah. How to avoid that and the ins and outs of dating for the Lonely Hearts Club coming up as 2022 comes up for Valentine's. So I think that'll be a good topic. Plus, we got to get a
I think
guest.
so too.
I think we need a love
Yes.
expert. Who can we guest? I mean, I don't know. Let's find somebody.
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll find it. I'm your producer. I'll get that for you guys. Here's a little
Oh,
something from the fans right here. Speaking of love, read it,
Oh,
you guys. Sige.
avid listener 90s. You go it, Zach, just to share.
okay. I'm one of your avid listeners way back the 90 from the night. I'm from the 90s. Just to share, Zach and Joey in the morning made the way for me to meet my future wife. That was around July 1999. I had my email broadcast live, and she got it. Wow.
Wow, I
Ooh.
love
There
it.
are these. You know
Yay.
what? Okay, I've been hearing so many
We
good
were the
stories.
love connection.
So many good stories. People getting connected, getting married, having a nice life because of Zach and Joe. I want to see those that didn't pan out
Oh,
because,
come
but they
on.
met through Zach and Joe. We met, but she cheated on me. He's a prick. Those are the kind of stories I want to hear also for the next episode. Let us know. It's a good. Just let it off your chest. Just say, you Zach and Joey, I met this horrible partner because of you guys, and So I don't know. I want to hear that too for the
Wait,
Okay.
next.
pahabol, that
That's
same guy who met his wife because for some reason you broadcast his email address. They forgot to invite you to their wedding, but they now have 3 kids.
Aw,
Also, that guy
I love it.
V7, I don't know how to read his name, V7 Eaker, 7 acre. Anyway,
7 acre.
he's watching on YouTube. So people, you are also watching on YouTube. Hello,
What?
YouTube
What? I'm on
land.
the YouTube. I'm on the
Yes, on the
YouTube.
YouTube.
Oh my goodness, I'm on the
YouTube.
YouTube. I'm on the YouTube. Wow.
You know
Yeah.
Oh,
what? You know
my
what?
forehead is so big. It's so big. I need to do this
I wonder
because
if somebody. I know some of their kids. They named their kids after. Do you know that, Joey?
after
There was
what?
a
After you?
Zach and the Lucian Joey. Zach and Joey. Seriously,
Zach and Joey.
I met somebody.
Wow.
Hey, I named my
That
kids
is so
Zach and Joey,
sweet.
and the middle kids and. What do you mean and the Lucia?
Aww.
I know.
Oh,
I'm
for
like,
Love
real?
it. That's really sweet.
poor middle kid. He gets the end name.
Oh,
To
hey,
be fair for Andy
I
too.
have a jingle. I have a thing for our new podcast. Zach
Oh,
and Joey in the
Ah,
podcast.
puede.
Thank you to Cafe Jimenez Inco for that
That's a
suggestion.
pretty good suggestion. Now I'm pumped up. An hour into this conversation, it's like me and Joey never stopped broadcasting. I
Oh
feel
my
like
oh my
goodness, my
God.
forehead is so
Will
big.
you
Okay,
bring
I'm on
out
the
your
YouTube.
guitar, Zach?
I'm on the
Stop with the
YouTube
forehead.
and the
how many
Facebook.
fingers
I'm on
is
the
that? That's
Facebook and the
4
YouTube.
fingers
You
on
know
your
what,
forehead.
Joey? Just put a
No, I think
beanie.
I'm a
All right,
5 finger
here you go.
forehead. Let's take a look. 5 finger forehead. Oh my
Just
God, I am a
35.
put a
5 finger forehead.
beanie on.
No, okay.
Yeah.
So here's what's gonna happen when we do this next episode. I'm going to have bungs.
Yeah, because you're
Bongs?
on
I'm
the
going to
What
have
YouTube.
if,
bungs.
dude? What if you do live bang cutting right now? Right now.
I was gonna do that today. I was thinking, what if I just did my bang trimming on the air, like live on the air, and then
That's
it's all
so
like
YouTubeable.
crooked. My
I
Yes.
goodness.
remember I got a tattoo on the air. Remember that?
Yes,
Yeah, Alfred
you
Guevara
did.
was the one who did it.
You
Where is
did.
it?
I remember.
It's here.
Oh,
Where is it?
can you say
Show
where
us,
it's
show us,
located?
show us, show us. Is it in the? It's not your tramp stamp, is it?
There. My what?
Your
Oh, it's
tramp stamp.
beautiful.
No,
It's
it's not my tramp
beautiful.
stamp.
Oh
Wow.
my!
Has that been retouched? The
No, it's the same old,
nice,
same
the
old.
original. Zach, sing the
Look who's
Blackbird song. Oh.
Zach. My
Oh.
grandson is tuned in.
Oh, hello there.
Oh,
Oh my
Jack,
goodness. If you
right?
know your Lola
Jack?
story, one day when you're older, I'll sit
that's my
down with you and
grandson.
I'm going to tell you about your Lola.
I'm Lola Joey.
Oh
Lola
my God.
Joey
Oh,
in the
I have something to
morning.
send Jack. Kyra, message me your address. I have something to send to him.
The Blackbird song, yes. Oh, so okay. Here's a serious question. Can Zach do like "Bok Bok the Chicken" and the
I'll
Blackbird
prepare for
song
that in the
when we do
next.
the
I'll get my
podcast?
guitar. Yeah, I'm gonna get a guitar. Let's
Okay.
do it.
I
Let's
want to
do it.
hear
Let's
"Bok Bok."
plan it.
I want to
We're
hear
gonna
"Bok Bok the
program. This is gonna
Chicken."
be an awesome second episode of Zach and Joey
Sige,
for
sige.
Bok
2022.
Bok
What day
Bok
is the
Bok
15th?
Bok. Oh,
What's
the
the
Legend of
15th?
Choro. I remember the Legend of Choro. Yeah, those were really fun. We had so much fun making these like silly commercials.
Yeah.
Basilton B. Bond.
Who's
Here's
Ramon
some
Bautista?
information.
I don't know
Ramon
who that is.
Bautista, the world famous Ramon Bautista, kilabot
What's
ng
it?
mga kolehiyala. Is he there? Is he tuned in?
No, it says
Idol yan.
have him as the love expert. Sino yan?
Oh, you're right. Of course,
Mike
Ramon
Antigua.
Bautista was part of our directors who turned into a fantastic host and comedian on TV. He was part of the crew with R.A. Rivera, those guys. Yeah. So
Oh,
that was the
I
time
see,
you
I
already
see.
went to the US, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, like like what's his name? June and those guys. Weren't they
Yeah,
on
Jun
TV?
Sabayton, you have
Yeah.
R.A. Rivera, those guys, brilliant minds.
June is so big. He goes, "Of course I've met you before." Like I go, "Really? I don't remember," but he's such a figure now.
I think Ramon, if we get Ramon Bautista, I'll message him later. I think he would be a great first guest. If you guys, if we need a love
Yeah.
guru, he's the guy. He's a
Oh, sure.
Ooh,
Yeah, he's got- he knows a
perfect.
lot of
That
things.
sounds
Ooh.
good.
Okay, Marcy's our
Ooh.
producer. She's gonna make it all
Got it.
happen.
You got it.
Are we recording this? Is this like
This
being
is going to
recorded?
be recorded, and after this, we will be, it'll be uploaded to YouTube tonight or tomorrow, so you can watch the replay. In fact, let's do
Ooh.
a segment that we can clip for social. Sige nga, do an
Oh.
intro, you guys. Sige, game.
Go for it, Joey. You're the master. Go for it.
Nakanam. This is Zach. This is Jungkook and Joey in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, on the airwaves, on the internets, on YouTube, on the Facebook,
On the YouTube.
on the YouTube, with my forehead.
Finger forehead. I'm a 4.
You're a 4. I'm a 5, dude. I'm a 5.
It's okay.
Yeah.
That means you're smart. Sabi nila,
Oh,
di ba,
yeah.
pag
Oh, yeah. That's
malapad yung
right. Yeah.
noo, matalino.
Actually, I'm a
Um,
5 pala. Ano, no, I'm a 5 pala.
sige na nga.
Oh, look at
Um,
that.
Hey, you know what's funny also? When we did the first reunion, when Zach was traveling still the world, and the people reacting were like, wow, your voices sound familiar. I never saw your faces. Because then it hit me, oh nga, no, radyo kasi, diba? They
I
didn't
know,
know
right?
except if they attended
There
a
is a
concert.
reason why we are in radio, and that
Yeah,
is
well,
because we needed to take
we
it
have
easy.
Pang
faces
radio.
for, we
No, no,
have
no, no.
faces for radio.
Not only that, I mean, we what at least with NU, the kind of people, the DJs in NU, we did not want to go into the whole TV route. We all had offers.
Yeah.
Remember, Joey?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Joey
My
had
my
turned
our
down
own
the whole TV
show.
thing,
Yeah, we said no. We
and
just can't handle that.
Dina, I think radio is better. I had the whole modeling thing.
You did,
Remember
yeah.
the whole bench thing before?
Yeah.
I was doing that, and it's
They were
just
gonna
too,
have you do that billboard on EDSA. Remember?
that was tough. But I wanted to do radio. You're in a chair, you're surrounded by music, and you're fine. Nobody's looking at you, and you're good.
It's just you
So
and your
if you-
microphone.
Yeah. So now that you're looking at us, for the first time, I
We
told
hope
you,
you're not
diba?
disappointed if this is your
Right?
first
See,
time
diba?
seeing
Right,
us.
right.
If this is your first time seeing our faces, you're not. Oh, okay. I have a story. I did have a listener come up to me one time. This was like way back in 90 something, 94, 93, before our morning show. And she was like, I want to see Joey. Is Joey here? Is she? It was during one of the Pocket concerts, one of the mall things. And I said, yep, that's me. I'm Joey. You're Joey? Really?
Grabe
You're like,
naman.
yeah, that's me. And she was so disappointed, and I felt bad for her. I'm like, I'm so sorry, I'm Joey. I'm so sorry I'm disappointing you with my face. She was genuinely upset that it was like that I didn't look like my voice. But you get that working radio.
You look prettier in person
Thank
than
you.
your voice. That's the way it is.
I'll
diba?
send you a
That's
check.
how
I'll
it
send
is.
you. I'm gonna send wave you some money later for saying that. Thank
Yeah,
you.
send wave the money.
So
Oh my God, this has
January
been
15th,
fun.
is that what we're looking at? What
Are we
day is
doing
that?
this?
Yeah,
Are we
it's
gonna
a
do that?
January
Saturday, and you're still on our side of the world, right, Zach?
Wait.
Yeah, because I'm flying back to
Wow.
Jan
Wow.
20. If as
Wait,
long
where
as
are
the
you? Where are you?
right now I'm in Illinois, so
Okay.
yeah.
Cool beans.
Guys, I'm sending you warmth and warm California sunshine. You
This is what
guys.
me and my grandson do when we sign off and we say goodbye. Give me a big hug. Hug.
I know,
Huggy,
because the
huggy.
kids, you can't touch them now. Even my
God.
nephews and
Yeah.
stuff, they're like, "Oh, I want to hug you."
Yeah,
Ganyan.
it's been a rough
Wait,
2 years.
Are
Hasn't
you
it?
saying we're segueing towards the end now?
Yeah, because it's been like
1 hour.
It's been an
This
hour.
is like
and
way
it's-
past my
it's bad.
bedtime.
But you
Right,
know what? We
right.
are gonna. I really want to do this. It's great touching base.
I do
with
too.
you,
Yeah,
Joey,
this is fun.
Marcy. Thank you so much for doing this. I really want to
Thank
do this.
you.
I know there's the Makina thing. I know there's Facebook and your status, but it's different when you're talking and you're expressing something, especially about the hot topics of this generation. We're gonna tackle all of that. We're gonna
Ano
learn.
ba? Is it gonna be like a Tito Tita podcast? Ayan.
What is
Um,
that TikTok
You know,
speak
this
of?
whole Tito thing I feel is overrated now that I am at this age, 25 years old now. And I don't feel that I am, a Tito or Tita. It's just, and you know what I discovered
I am a
this?
Lola. I am proudly a Lola.
I mean, after seeing Pepe Smith, may his soul rest in peace, grow up the way he did, there's no growing old. You know what I mean? It's just how
Yeah,
you think
yeah,
about
yeah.
it.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
That's the way it is. So.
Totally.
Oh man, you guys are gonna learn a lot from us. Oh, we got experience now. Woo, we
Okay,
got years.
you guys, bring your
And-
notebooks.
And they have a
take
boyfriend now,
notes.
huh?
Oh my
It's
goodness,
not
that's
Oscar
the most
Bandot.
amazing thing.
Life.
Oscar Bandot, you're lost. Look what she netted now, huh? She's got a Robert.
Okay. Well, let's.
Hi,
Hala,
Bobby.
ganyan naman. Look at that.
Oh, I want you to
Bakit
meet
kayo
someone. Here,
Bakit
come
kayo
here.
ganyan?
Hey, I want you to say hi. To
Hi.
hi. This is Rocket. Hi.
Hello, Rocket.
Hey, you say hi.
Hi, Rocket.
Can you see us?
Say hello. Say
Dude,
hello.
it's so funny. I've seen him grown up through your
Hi,
social.
Rocket.
Hi.
Hi, Rocket.
Look at the doggy.
That's my big doggy.
No, 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 no.
Okay,
No,
okay, okay,
no.
okay, okay,
Oh my
okay.
What?
goodness.
He's two?
How
He's
old is
two
he,
and a
Zach?
half.
Two and a
He's two and a half.
half.
He's turning 3 in May.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Where is the
I
wow.
time?
used to work with them back in the day when you were not even a sperm cell. You did not exist at
You were
all.
not a thought. I bet you didn't even think you'd have kids. Come on now. Rock and roll.
1 second.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Looks like it's
That
my
was
turn
fun.
to yeah. Okay.
Dude, it's late for him na rin. Why is he
Yeah, he's
still
gotta go to
up?
sleep. I gotta go to
Yeah.
sleep.
Yeah, that's gonna be my job in a bit. So what's the
Alright.
plan? We're gonna get back to
Okay.
this next month, January
Okay.
2022. We're gonna take on the world. We're gonna do everything. We're gonna make Send Money app so famous.
Sendwave.
We're gonna
Sendwave.
have a star-filled lineup. We've got Brad
Yes, our
Pitt
guests.
coming, Harrison
Yes.
We're
Ford.
gonna have
Um,
giveaways. We're gonna give away a car, and things.
You get a car. You
A
get a
car?
car. You get a ring light.
We can mukbang together. I'll send you a package of food that we can eat together.
Oh, I would
Pwede
love
rin.
that.
Oh, that would be great.
Yes.
Right. So I'll need
Yes,
that.
please. I want. Yes. Hi, Rocket. Do you have good Filipino food in Chicago?
Do
Sorry,
you
what?
have good Filipino food
Filipino
there?
food in Chicago?
Yeah. There's lots of Filipino food here.
Marcy
Yeah.
has a lot of really good Filipino food in
Of course.
California.
And I sent you the
Oh,
coffee
California pa.
before last
You
year.
did.
So
I
we'll
love that
see what we
idea.
can
Yes,
send.
send us food that we can all eat at the same time on the YouTube and on the Facebook. Daddy's
That's
phone.
Daddy's
Daddy's
phone.
photo. Look at daddy. And then you can do things to your face. Oh my god, so cute.
Okay.
Okay, everybody. I'm gonna
Okay. All
close it
right.
and I'll let you guys think about your message. But first, I just want to thank everybody that's watched and who stayed on
Thank you.
the whole time. And if you missed it, again, you can watch the replay here on Facebook and also on YouTube. Maraming salamat. I actually have a Substack newsletter, so I will email if you want to sign up. It's somewhere on my socials. I am Marcy Taylor on Instagram, MarciETaylor. And then Joey, where can they find you?
Yeah, Joey and Jungkook. That's going to be the new name of our show.
So,
Joey and Jungkook on the internet.
Wait, we're about to say goodbye.
Yes, we're gonna say goodbye. Thank you all for watching. And now I will let your favorites, Zach and Joey, say goodbye. And Rocket, special guest star. So we will see you apparently on January 15th. Maraming salamat. So you guys, you take it away and close the show.
Bye.
That's it.
That's
Thank
it.
you. Thank you for seeing us. 18 years later?
I
You
oh,
look
is that
the
wild?
same, I think.
18
and
years.
Joey, you look awesome. You look good. I'm
we
happy
we
for
look
you.
like we're just 30, like we haven't aged at all.
Yes, and Robert, my goodness, you take care of good old Joey. She's a very very good friend, and I think you two are both in good hands with each other.
Bye, Rocket.
And on that note, say bye.
Bye,
Anak. Say
Rocket.
Bye.
Joey.
All right, thank you everybody. Do I just hit leave?
I guess
guess,
you
right?
hit leave.
Okay, bye everyone.
Bye.
See you January 15th.